Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to tell you about the spouse of Gemini Ascendant in the D1 and the D9 chart. Okay, so this is going to be very interesting because I also have Gemini Ascendant, so I would really love to talk about it. Okay, so this is my favorite video. Okay, so let's start. So firstly, I think it is the best one because basically for females, I think Gemini Ascendant is the best one, or Virgo is the best one, because Jupiter represents husband. Okay, and that's why Jupiter rules the seventh house. So Jupiter represents husband as well as rules the seventh house. So they get Jupiterian like husband, and relationship is good. Okay, so their spouse is very much like Sagittarius, and carries the qualities of Devguru Brihaspati, who is very benevolent, who is very wise, matured, a true teacher. And Jupiter is only the planet that takes us towards spirituality. Okay, so they have good married life because Jupiter only blesses the native with children and marriage. Okay, so this is amazing placement to have Sagittarius as your seventh house. Okay, so spouse will carry the qualities of Jupiter. They will be very wise, matured, down to earth first of all. Okay, so for Gemini Ascendant, if you are seeing the spouse, always see one thing. So for Gemini Ascendant, if you are seeing your spouse, okay, always see that your spouse will be down to earth, wise, matured, will not like to show off, will not be very much interested into fashion or showing off. Okay, they will be spiritual, and they will be more into gaining knowledge. Okay, they will love reading books, they will not be childish. Okay, very much matured, wise personality. Okay, like Mercury, that is quite childish. Okay, so that's why Mercury is attracted towards Jupiter, because Mercury loves gaining knowledge. Okay, they are very childish, so that's why they feel comfortable in the company of Jupiter. Okay, which is very wise and down to earth personality. Okay, and your spouse will also be outspoken and blunt. So you will also like that quality, because your spouse will be able to show you the mirror, like you have this bad thing or that bad quality, you have to work on it. So your spouse will be basically like a teacher. Okay, so you will love that thing. And your spouse would have faced struggles in the family. Okay, family life of your spouse would not have been very easy, especially like religious beliefs of your spouse's family and your spouse would have been different. Okay, and like principles or ideologies or beliefs of your spouse and your family and your spouse's family would have been different, and because of that some conflict may occur. Okay, and your spouse has to serve the family, and like sometimes your spouse's family would blame your spouse for something. Okay, so this is the thing that may happen. So getting that respect actually is not very much for your spouse, like getting respect from his or her family, from your spouse, will not be very easy. Okay, because of Saturn's influence. Also, your spouse will be very much attached to the family, no matter how much your spouse is dominating and blunt and outspoken in front of you or the world, but in front of his or her family, they won't be able to speak or be dominating or go against the family. Okay, otherwise if they would, conflict may happen. But no matter what, how much conflict occurs, they are more attached, very attached to the customs of their family. Okay, their homeland, very much attached to their homeland. Okay, like they don't like leaving their homeland. Even if they live apart, they will never forget their customs and their practices. okay, their homeland practices. Okay, your spouse will talk very practically, will always whatever is in their heart, they just speak it out, but they hide emotions. Okay, so emotion, when we talk about emotions, they don't generally show emotions, they don't like it. Okay, so they will appear like very bold personality, they don't have emotions, and highly practical, and like that. Okay, but internally they will be emotional. Okay, so this is the thing, and also very mysterious when they would be alone. Okay, they will go to the past and think very deeply, go deep into the thoughts, and like research when they are alone basically, and think a lot about many things, and they are sexual as well. Okay, they are passionate, fiery, and sexual. They will not basically like to have theoretical knowledge, practical knowledge. Okay, not like memorizing, but practical. Okay, like you read, and then not like grasping the things or copying the things, but reading and implementing their own thoughts on that particular thing. Okay, so some kind of scientific mind, also they have scientific mindset. Okay, they love their freedom a lot. Okay, so you will not be able to like control your spouse or make your spouse live according to you. Okay, they will feel frustrated, they love their freedom, they love their solitude, and if you want to have marriage with them, you will have to give them their independence, otherwise it will not work out. Okay, because Sagittarius represents a knight, half horse and half man. Okay, so that is why a horse just wants to go anywhere it wants. Okay, but that doesn't mean your spouse is not going to be loyal or dedicated, devoted. Will be, very much will be. Okay, but you cannot force him for anything. Okay, they will do it by their own self. Okay, so it is a very beautiful relationship. It is like a knight saving the princess from the monster. Okay, so like I remember that one, Lancelot, that one, that poem. I remember it. It was amazing. So whenever I whenever I read about Sagittarius, I remember that poem, Lancelot one. So just like similar, because knight is matured and wise, and they have quite knowledge, they are not childish, and not cheaters. Okay, so see, your spouse will not cheat on you. Okay, if they will not be interested in you or want to leave you, they will tell you, but cheating is not something that they do. Okay, in the most cases, and very innocent as well. You're, no matter how much they show from outside like there is so much strong and nothing affects them and so much knowledgeable, but from inside they would be very innocent, very childish. So basically you can have more than lovers, you can have parent child relationship, teacher student relationship. Okay, because Mercury, Jupiter, Mercury is a child, Jupiter is a teacher. So child, student and teacher relationship. Okay, so you will get to learn a lot, and your, see, Jupiter is a positive planet, a planet that brings positivity and is optimistic. So basically, your spouse is going to be very optimistic about life. They don't like to go into darkness or always talk negative. Okay, they always want to have optimistic things, fun, and enjoy life. Okay, no matter how much pain they have, they will always want to be positive and optimistic. In their workplace, they can face problem from women. Okay, like boss, if is a female, she can create problem with the native. Okay, but however, they will be very much respected for their knowledge and intelligence in their workplace. They will work really harder and not work for money, but for serving the institution, for serving the organization. When they feel lonely, they feel very sad and depressed, and the past haunts them a lot. Okay, with their family they will have good spiritual connection, and also their family will not like to follow this prescribed societal norms, and very strong family, okay, like fighters or athletes or in government, or someone who is having the high power in the family, okay, of your spouse. Other thing is that your spouse will bring lots of positivity in your life. After your spouse enters in your life, you will start becoming matured, wise. Like Gemini is childish, okay? But after spouse enters in the life, you will become more matured and wise, and your interest in reading, in gaining knowledge will slowly increase. If you talk about physical looks, your spouse will have broad lips, okay, different kind of lips, very broad and amazing lips, okay, broad shoulders, well built shoulders, well built body, tall and good looking, okay, handsome looking. For males, for females, she will be tall and have broad shoulders, not very thin, okay. So that doesn't mean your spouse will be bodybuilder, but will be having a good body, okay. They enjoy attaining knowledge, okay, and a very charming personality. So they are outspoken and blunt, they always speak truth. Your spouse will always value the truth, no matter what. They will value the truth. You will always have to speak truth, okay. They hate lie, they hate cheating. If you don't want to be with them, you have to tell them the truth. Whatever is the truth, you have to let them know, okay. Your spouse is risk taker, okay. They love taking risk, very passionate, okay, fiery, extremely fiery. They can be a bit stubborn as well, okay. They are lifelong learners, so they can be judgmental, stubborn, quite stubborn sometimes, okay. They love helping people a lot. Their communication is quite eccentric, and they value their enemies a lot as well, because they think that their enemies teach them, okay. They want to have calm relationship with enemies. They don't like fighting unnecessarily and indulging into arguments. They hate it, okay. So they try to avoid it as much as possible, or if they argue, they are going to do it in a calm manner, so that it doesn't become a bad fight, okay. So they always make sure they are soft spoken people. On doesn't matter they are outspoken, but yes, they're soft spoken. And knowledge makes them the leader, okay. Their knowledge, gaining more and more knowledge, is something that will help them to boost their confidence and make them leader. None other thing will do that, okay. And then they have athletic body, a body of an athlete. They love meeting new people, okay. So see guys, this is a very amazing Sagittarius to have, and people are basically lucky to have it. Basically females, not males, okay. Females having Sagittarius is better, because the role of Sagittarius Jupiter should be taken by the husband, not wife. Then the relationship is according to me is better, okay, according to me. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and bye bye.